Hi everybody, John Morris with Henry Howard, Baylor's Associate AD for Capital Projects. Let's give an update on a pretty good-sized capital project that is going on right now. Right behind us, you can see the Paul and Alejandra Foster Pavilion. New home for Baylor basketball, men's and women's, coming January of 2024. And I would say, Henry, looking at the progress, looks like it's coming along really well.
It is, J-Mo. It's coming along very nicely. You know, you spend 6 months on working on below-grade items like utilities, electrical, and so no one thinks anything is happening. You start putting a few vertical beams in the air and everyone gets excited about the project. It's really a great time. Basketball season is about to start.
This is fun to see. So the last time we were here was about a month ago. There was nothing above ground, so all of this has come up in the last couple of weeks.
It has. Unless you get excited about storm drains and utilities, not a lot to talk about there, but all critical work to the structure of the facility. Now we've got vertical beams going up. Let me go through my Rolodex of stats here. There's over 150 vertical columns, and then there's over 550 horizontal beams. So they're starting on the northwest side and they're going to work around the facility at the sequencing of the project, but it's just a really exciting time and you can really see progress.
Boy, that's fun. So where we're standing now, right behind us, this would be, what do you call it, entry level or bottom level?
It is. So we're standing just a few feet away from University Parks Drive. You can't see it right now, but that's going to be the main entrance for about 5,000 guests per game. And so we're on the event level right now. And so when you walk into the facility, you're immediately going to take a set of stairs. We've got an escalator or 2 elevators up to the concourse level, and you can actually see that in the structure in the background. So what you might think is the second story is actually the main concourse. And then if you peek really, really close, you can actually see some stairs that go up to the mezzanine level. So unlike the Farrell Center, we have 3 levels to the Foster Pavilion.
Very good. Also, right out there in the middle, maybe we can get a good shot of it, the scoreboard structure, or the structure that's going to hold the scoreboard, is ready.
Yes, sir. So unlike the Farrell Center, we don't have a center hung scoreboard, but what we do have are 2 ginormous end video boards. And so on the north end of the facility, they're about to set the vertical beams and the columns to support that structure. It's massive. It's going to add to the game day experience, and we're really excited about it.
Really cool. Things look great. Are things on schedule? Is that a fair question?
It is a fair question. Happy to report we're on schedule. I do want to remind our guests, for January of 2024, we're opening the bowl structure, so the main event level. We won't open the development center until a few months after. The basketball teams will move over in the summer of 2024. So you might have to excuse our mess a little bit for those first few games, but we'll be ready to go for that January 2024 opening.
That's exciting to think about. I think people will be glad to excuse the mess. So the development center, practice floors. For the women, it comes out this side, sort of toward the west.
So the women's facility is going to be on the west side, or you could say it's closer to downtown. Okay. The men's gym is going to be on the north side, closer to the Brazos River. Both will have beautiful views and taking advantage of the Brazos River, but that work won't be completed until summer of 2024, and the teams can really then start practicing. So they'll actually practice over at the Farrell Center and then come over for game day until we get into that summertime.
Interesting. That's great. All right, so this structure that's above ground right now has popped up so fast. I'm guessing in the next few weeks, pending weather, that it's really going to take even more shape.
Yes, sir. It'll take them about a month or 2 more to get all the way around with these vertical beams, and then they'll start working on the exterior of the building. Probably won't be dried in for another 8 months to 10 months, but that's when you'll really see some progress.
That is great. All right, say again, on schedule, right?
On schedule. Baylor Nation, absolutely.
We love to hear that. All right, there's an update on the new Paul and Alejandra Foster Pavilion here on the banks of the Brazos. Henry, thank you very much.
Thank you, J-Mo.
All right, that's an update, a construction update from Baylor Athletics.